Before we begin, check out powerafricasolar.com to get a free quote on installing solar in Kenya. KCB Group has installed solar in 2 of its branches in Kenya and plans to do so in 19 others by the end of next year, citing the need to respond to frequent power outages. The lender says in the latest annual report that it installed solar on 2 branches last year as a pilot phase and now wants to scale up the process, giving it the twin benefit of lowering operational costs while mitigating the environmental impact of its operations. KCB explains that its spending on fuel rose by 54% last year on frequent power outages, which increased reliance on diesel generators across branches. The lender sees the installation of solar as one of the means to increasing efficiency across the branches. The group has mapped areas with frequent power outages, which increase fuel dependency. This exercise has identified 19 branches for solarization by 2025. Other facilities will undergo upgrades of their machinery and equipment, such as data centers, to ensure optimal energy efficiency, said KCB in the report. Remember to check out powerafricasolar.com to get a free quote on installing solar in Kenya. Bank branch operations require an uninterrupted power supply, given the level of automation that connects customer service desk and IT equipment with customer records in the back office. KCB joins the growing number of firms turning to solar to power their operations in the country. Firms and individuals have faulted Kenya Power over the cost and reliability of its electricity. DTB Group in June last year installed a 300 kilowatt solar generation project to provide up to 20% of the energy needs of its head office, DTB Center, in Nairobi. The lender said in the latest annual report the project reduced electricity consumption by 12% between July and December 2023. KCB has also installed energy-saving lights in 108 of its 206 branches in Kenya, in a move it says helped it lower electricity consumption by 2%. Don't forget to check out powerafricasolar.com to get a free quote on installing solar in Kenya. The bank last year said it was also going to install power backup inverters in select branches to ensure the availability of electricity and cut reliance on generators and diesel usage. KCB Group in 2022 consumed over 832,000 liters of fuel, with Kenya taking up over 378,000 liters or 45% of the total consumption. The fuel was partly consumed on powering branches as well as for traveling. Many firms are now tracking their consumption of water and fuel and the level of greenhouse gas emissions into the environment and coming up with initiatives to reduce this in a bid to build businesses that protect the environment. After listening to this podcast, most people go to powerafricasolar.com to get a free quote on installing solar in Kenya.